Hey y'all, it's Desiree and I'm back with another video. And for this video, I'm going to be talking about a topic that I definitely was not expecting to be talking about. But however, it's a topic that God has really been laying heavy on my spirit. So I'm here to bring this word to y'all. Some of you may be familiar, some of you may not be familiar with rapper Blueface and his girlfriend who goes by the name Krishan Rock. But these two are a celebrity couple that are right now being pushed pretty hard in the media for not so good reasons. God says that they are a spawn of Satan. Spawn can be defined as produce or generate. God says that they are a production of Satan. Their quote-unquote relationship is manufactured by Satan for destruction. They are being strategically used to promote toxicity, but deeper than that, there is a heavy attack on marriage and family at this time, and they are being used as spearheads. And God wants me to note, they may not be aware how they're being used to the fullest extent, but they are definitely willing participants. A lot of people have made a joke out of their relationship. A lot of people, laugh and react and comment and, push this negativity. A lot of people look at this relationship and think they're crazy, they're this and they're that. But truthfully, honestly, they are only a blatant, extreme display of most modern relationships. The only difference is we see publicly what many experience privately. Essentially, they are two broken people looking to fill a void, acting out of unworthiness. In this day and time, we have really gotten comfortable masking stupidity, insecurity, and brokenness with the word toxic. And truthfully, a lot of people secretly lust after toxicity. But this is not just speaking to people of the world. A lot of people right in the church are stewarding demonic, spiritually toxic relationships. A lot of women have made an idol out of an unfit man, in love alone, ignoring all the signs. God says many of his daughters are fighting for a piece of a man. He is disgusted and disappointed that those who he calls queens are desperate for dogs. God says many are unknowingly sacrificing themselves to the beast, feeding the enemy and unknowingly starving out God.
But big.
Strong.
In bed. Okay.
That was strong.
Oh, in bed. Okay.
Powerful.
She's like your kryptonite.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good for your ego.
Yeah.
This clip shows firsthand what so many men find in daughters of God. Many women have made themselves a power source for the enemy. They are blindly allowing a man to suck them dry, drain them dry, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And I know this video sounds so silly, so foolish. I know he just sounds so stupid. It's like, okay, clearly he doesn't care about you. Clearly he's using you. Clearly he's not in it for the right intentions. Because it's so easy to spot, right? It's so easy to see. Many people laugh and mock and pity this woman, make fun of this woman, but they are this woman. Because if you are entertaining a man that is not your God-ordained husband, this is the spirit that you're entertaining every single time. So many women are looking at this situation and having a good kiki, but are going home and clenching onto a man with this same spirit. There is no good man unless he is your God-ordained husband. There's no such thing as, I love him, he loves me, and this is not your God-ordained husband. There is no true love, genuine, purposeful love between you and a man that does not belong to you. No matter how well he treats you, or no matter how many passes you are willing to give him. You can only serve two masters. Either your relationship with the person is going to serve God or it's going to serve Satan, and there is no in between. And if that man is not sent from the Lord himself, you are not serving God through that relationship. And in that way, you have now positioned yourself as food for the enemy. This is clearly a broken man. This is clearly a man with no direction, with no clarity, with no wisdom. His source is not God. He has not made the Most High his source. If it is not the man that God has called for you, that man will not love you. He will only love the source that you provide, the energy you provide, the peace that you provide, the joy that you provide. So while you are looking to God to provide your needs, this man is looking to you. And it doesn't have to be the rapper. It doesn't have to be the guy standing on the corner. It could be the guy in the front office with the suit and tie. It could be the pastor's son. It could be the pastor. Because there is no good guy if he is not the man that God has ordained for you. There's no good outcome with a man who is not called to be your husband. Yeah, when you try to block him, he's reaching out to you from multiple phone numbers. He's popping up at your house because his life source is threatened. It's not about how cute you are. It's not about how smart you are. It's not about how much you love him. It's not how you love him. It's not how well you cook for him. It is the energy, the spiritual food that you give this man that otherwise he would not be able to get on his own, unless provided for by another woman. And a spiritually starving man would rather have a daughter of God than simply a broken woman, because a daughter of God offers that much more supply. The enemy doesn't just desire for you to have a broken heart. The enemy doesn't just desire to see your feelings hurt by a man. The enemy knows that he can use a man to lure many women right to the grave. Many women are following wicked men straight to the grave. Why do you think that marriage is always pushed on women? Why do you think the idea of being lonely, dying alone, dying with a bunch of cats is always pushed on women? The enemy knows that if he can get you lonely enough, he can lead you right to the grave. If he can get you insecure enough, he can lead you right to the grave. If he can get you unfulfilled enough, he can lead you right to the grave. If he can keep you horny enough, he can lead you right to the grave. God is calling his daughters to rise. Don't fall for the illusion of temporary fulfillment. The only true romantic fulfillment is a God-given husband. It's imperative now more than ever that God's daughters truly represent true examples of women. Because as I mentioned, many women right now are following wicked men straight to the grave. Do not allow your loneliness or unhealed wounds to cause you to dishonor yourself and cause you to dishonor God.